Hey, what's up, you guys? I'm with my friend Trey from Locals. It's not like this is the second time I'm recording this. So we got a deck profile. And it's cool and different, like you guys have been asking for. What deck is this?
Well, this is Gimmick Puppets.
It's a gimmick. It's cool.
All right, so
You're a gimmick.
I am.
First of all, this deck's still in testing, so I'm still kind of working with some stuff. But so far, I find it to be fun. It has a lot of OTK potential, but you have to be cautious of your opponent's plays. Starting out, there's a Shadow Feeler. I play 3. Shadow Feeler is 1,000 attack points. He can't be destroyed by a battle. And if you have one in your graveyard and you take battle damage, you summon him and you'll take 1,000. You summon him in attack position. You can only use this effect, I believe, once per duel. This is a Gimmick Puppet Magnet Doll. While your opponent controls monsters and you only control Gimmick Puppets, you can special summon this from your hand. This is Gimmick Puppet Humpty Dumpty. He's one of the combo cards in the deck. When this card is normal or special summoned, you can special summon one Gimmick Puppet from your hand. You can only use this effect once per turn. So normally what you do is you'll find a way to dump him or get him beat. Or if you just need a play, you can summon him from your hand. But he's one of the linchpins of the deck. Gearspring Spirit. This is one of the cards that you play in the deck to exceed and to basically OTK, because while you only have machine type monsters in your graveyard, you can special summon this card from your hand. And once per turn, you can use its effect to make one of your opponent's monster's attacks 0. But normally what you'll do is you'll special summon one of these, make a monster 0, machine dupe into the other ones and exceed for something. And if you have limiter remover in your hand, you attack for game. Jury Doll. Jury Doll is basically the best Gimmick Puppet monster they've come out with, honestly. If this card's in your graveyard, you can banish another Gimmick Puppet and summon this from your graveyard. You can only use this once per duel, I believe.
Because you're not cool enough, that's why.
Then you have Destroy. Destroy is the card that made the deck playable, really, because when you summon him, you can summon him and target one Gimmick Puppet monster on the field and destroy it. When this card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, you can summon 2 Gimmick Puppets. Scissor Arms dumps a monster from your deck to the graveyard. I only play 1. Gear Changer makes its level basically level 8. I only play 1 because it's all it does. And that's it for monsters. I play 3 machine dupes because you need it kind of to OTK. You're going to either hit Jury Doll or Gearspring Spirit with it. Mystical Space Typhoon because when you go for a game you can't have back row. Junk Puppet. This card is exceptional because it says basically you target one Gimmick Puppet in your graveyard, special summon it. You can only activate these once per turn, but this gets any Gimmick Puppet. Gimmick Puppet exceeds anything. And since everything is machine type in the deck, I play 2 Solidarities to give them an extra boost.
Did you get everything you need?
Then the way you basically win. Arcana
Doesn't have anything.
Arcana Card Force, basically it's a Chaos Exceed rank up, but when you rank up a monster that's a level 5 or higher rank, I believe, it comes back to your hand. You can only use that once per duel though. So basically the combo is you'll summon Gimmick Puppet of Heavenly Strings, detach, put counters on everybody, play this, get the Chaos Exceed rank up, blow up their monsters, draw a card, and add this back to your hand so you can continue your play. Limit Remover, because it's your OTK card. I mean, it doubles your attacks and destroys your monsters, but normally you want to play this only when you go for game. Then there's Puppet Ritual. If your opponent's life points are at least 2,000 or higher than yours, you can summon 2 level 8 Gimmick Puppet monsters from your graveyard. But you cannot conduct your battle phase this turn. But, I mean, that's fine. You only want to play 1 of these, though, because, I mean, they have to have 2,000 or more life points and you can't battle. You can just play Junk Puppet instead. Dark Hole. And that's it for spells. I don't play too defensively in this deck, so traps are kind of iffy. There's Mirror Force because you always play a Mirror Force, really. Limit Remover because all the monsters just about have 1,000 or less attack that you're going to be using at seed. So in case you have to get in a quick at seed off, this works. Reckless Greed for when your hand looks rough. I don't like playing more than 1 of this though because I don't like being able to not draw in a tight situation, because if you draw 2 cards and you don't get anything good, then it's kind of dead. You just wasted 2 draws. Torrential Tribute because sometimes you just bait your opponent and destroy them. And then Compulse because, I mean, it's a good card and sometimes you can compulse your monster, stop it from being destroyed and make it again, or in case they have something you can't destroy by card effect. And then the extra deck.
Many more black belts in your set.
This is a
I let them punch me.
Disaster Leo. He's not too good. You're gonna play him like you kind of play Gustav, where you detach and burn them. But basically, he can only be made with a rank up magic on Leo. He can be targeted by card effects, and once returning detaching material, deal 1,000 damage to them, and if they're below 2,000 life points, you win the game. Then this is a puppet of Dark Strings. Basically, what it does is it combos with the other puppet that you rank up into. It takes 3 level 9 monsters, but you chaos exceeded anyway. When this card is summoned, destroy all monsters with string counters on them and draw a card. And if you do, then inflict damage equal to the highest attacking monster on your opponent's side of the field. Then you can detach and put string counters on something, so it's whatever. Giant Hunter. This guy is probably one of the better cards. He pretty much has the same effect as a Giant Grinder, except for once returning, you detach a material from this card, target one card on the field that your opponent controls and destroy it. Then if it's in a monster, they take the damage. Normally, you'll use him to destroy back row, because half the time the monsters will either be off the board or 0 attack. Gimmick Puppet of Heavenly Strings. Heavenly Strings takes 2 level 8 monsters, and once returning, you can detach material from this card. Put 1 string card on all the face-up monsters your opponent controls. Then during your opponent's end phase, destroy those monsters and inflict 500 life point damage to your opponent for each card destroyed that way. Then there's Giant Grinder. Basically, whenever you summon Giant Grinder, you're going to use them to destroy Exceed monsters, because up to twice per your main phase 1, only during main phase 1, you can detach material from this card, target a special summon monster, and destroy it. If it is an Exceed monster, they take its attack point and life damage. Then there's Leo. Leo is the least used one, honestly, because he takes 3 level 8s, and that's kind of a waste of your resources, and his effect isn't even really good. Once per turn, if you have no cards in your spell and trap zones, you detach from him, put a Destiny counter on him. If you have 3 Destiny counters on him, you win the duel. But it's honestly never going to come down to it. So he's kind of the least used one.
And that concludes the deck profile. If you guys like to give it a thumbs up, and if we get to enough thumbs ups, I will upload a duel of this deck in action. Thanks again, subscribe for more Yu-Gi-Oh videos, and I appreciate the deck profile.